I was talking to my friend who runs an Italian restaurant, and he's having a hard time hiring qualified work. Apparently, there's a lot of impastas out there. My name is Victor Ashley at Skyline Properties. I'm a real estate agent out of Seattle, Washington. You could reach me directly by leaving a comment below. The snarkier, the better, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Or you could also use my contact information that's in the description. And while you're at it, please hit subscribe. I appreciate your support, and hopefully you're enjoying the content as well. So today we're going to go into the Lynnwood, one of the Lynnwood zip codes. That's 98087. And what we're doing today is we're reviewing the March over March results for the home sales that completed. Now, I have done a previous video on this. The link's right here. And that's for the, I did the first 15 days of March. And now we have the full data. So let's go into it right now. And I'm doing this from my office in Bellevue right now. So if you have any questions, sorry about the change of the background. So if you see anybody walking by, that's what's going on. So let's go into Lynnwood right now. So the 98087, it's located on the north side of Seattle. This is roughly about 16 miles north of the Space Needle, as well as north of both Bothell, Mill Creek, Mount Lake Terrace is one of the other zip codes that we review, as well as it's just south of Everett. So going into it right now, we're just going to skip straight into it. But last year we had apparently we had 64 home sales in this zip code completed between the 1st of March and the 31st of March 2022. Now, I went through and I figured out the price per square foot, and I came out with an average of $454 a square foot. And that brought us to an average house that was actually on the market for $834,000. It was on the market for 6 days. It averaged 3 beds, 2 bath, and 1875 square feet. When I took a look at the mortgages at the time, the mortgages were just under $4,000 a month with a $60,000 down payment. I also just wanted to say I'm using a 4.42 percentage because I pulled up the interest rates from last year and I came up with that was our average at the time. Now going into 2023. So in 2023, we had 54 sales complete inside of the March 1st and the March 31st of 2023. And then when I got into the price per square foot, it was $387 a square foot. And the house was actually very similar in size. But the thing that we saw was a huge difference is we had $731,000 was the average house. And it was on the market for 43 days. It was 3 beds, 2 bath, and it was just over 1890 square feet. So our difference was only about 16 square foot when we looked at it. And then and I checked the mortgages on this and it came out to $44.96, and that was with a $60,000 down payment and $205 in income, $205,000 in annual income with an average FICO score. So, and also because I'm a good real estate agent, I pulled out the rents in this area as well. So if you're paying, and this is your mortgage payment in this with this number here, this $44.96. That $4,500 only includes your payment and your interest. It does not include any taxes, insurance, special assessments, or even your HOAs. So just so you're aware on that, there are still more, there's more expenses that are undefined at the current moment, but we're using only payment and interest on this so you have an idea. So the $4,500 would not come close to what the rents are in the area. The rents right now in the Lynnwood area are $1.73 per square foot. And when I put them together, it came out to rent this house instead of buy it. You come to me and say, hey, Victor, I bought this house a couple of years ago and now I want to put it on the market. If you put it on the market to rent, it would only bring you $3,256 roughly on average. And that would be actually a $1,200 loss each month. Just including only your payment and your interest. This does not include any insurance, any taxes, any property taxes, any HOAs either. So when I got into a comparison, because the sizes were very close to to each other. I did average them around, and the average size came out to 1882. When I multiplied that by the cost per square foot from last year, which is $454 a square foot, I came out with a mortgage, an adjusted price that was on the market and sold. These are sold houses, okay, of $855,000. But then this year, I came out with something a little different. Again, I made the adjustment. I used it at the average size of the house. It was 1882. And I multiplied it by our average price per square foot of $387, and it came out to $827,000. Now, when I did the math on that, that is almost a 15% decrease, and that is year over year from March 2022 to 2023. So if you purchased this house in the last year, you have lost 15% on average in this area. Just so you're aware, and that translates to $127,000 on average in equity. Now, again, everybody's price is a little bit different, and at the same time, I want to just go through it so you're aware. But I also compare the interest rates. I compared the mortgages at this time, and the mortgages also increased 13%. So not only did the home prices go down 14%, but the interest rates went up 13%. And again, none of the payments that we're talking about today actually include anything other than the payment and the interest. They do not include the HOA, the taxes, or any kind of insurance. So in conclusion, I just want to thank you for watching my channel. And again, what we're doing is we're comparing the losses of the year over year losses that we're having right now in the Seattle area and the surrounding suburbs this week. And this is in particular, this is the Lynnwood area, the 98087. I'm also going to be doing this for the Kirkland one next. And I really appreciate anybody's support. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment below, or you can get a hold of me using my information in the description. And as always, it was a pleasure working with you today, and I hope you have a pleasant day.